All right. What's going on, everybody? So for today's episode, we're doing something new. For a while, you guys have been seeing me make craft cocktails at the crib, learning how to perfect each one at a time, right? I'm hyped today. I'm gonna share my own spin, my own cocktail, and it's called Jacket Season. Jacket season is something you'll hear people on the East Coast, especially in Philadelphia, my hometown, say a lot. It's fall season. You stop wearing white tees, you throw on some Timbs or some nice boots and a clean, crisp jacket. This cocktail is the absolute perfect concoction for that season. It's served neat, so there's no ice to chill you. It has a little spice from the cinnamon and the cloves to keep you warm. It is literally the perfect drink. You gotta believe me here. So here's what I'll be using to make the cocktail. We'll need a stirring container, a spoon, and a coupe glass to serve it in. But let's talk about the ingredients real quick. The most important ingredient you'll need is a homemade pumpkin beer liqueur. I found a really great recipe from Jamie Boudreau over at Raising the Bar. You can find that video on the channel Small Screen Cocktails. I'll post the exact link somewhere below. I'm trying to figure out how to do all this from an iPhone, but it'll be somewhere in this post. I'm not going to show you guys how to make it here because I want to make sure Jamie gets credit and the impressions. So hop on over to that link for a quick guided tour on how to make that pumpkin beer liqueur. What I will do here is show you what you need. For the liqueur recipe, you're going to need the following. A nice pumpkin beer. We're using Southern Tier's Pum King. The recipe uses a cup of the beer. You'll then need about 2 cups of sugar. Now, if that's a lot of sugar, then work your own measurements in. The standard is 1 part beer to 2 parts sugar, cinnamon sticks, and cloves. Last, you'll need cognac. I'm from Philly, so I drink Hennessy by any means necessary, you feel me? So run on over to Jamie's page, make that pumpkin beer liqueur, and I'll meet you back here. All right, people, so now that you've made your pumpkin beer liqueur, here's what else you'll need. You'll need some sort of chocolate bitter. I'm using Bitterman's Mole Bitters. And you'll need a nice bottle of bourbon. If you've been following me for a while, you know that in this household we use bullet bourbon for a lot of our dark craft cocktails. And finally, you'll need some sort of pumpkin spice for your garnish. I found this at Trader Joe's in the fall season. I'm sure this is something you can find at your local gentrifying ass grocery store. But all right, let's get to it. So we're gonna start by adding about 3 to 4 drops of our chocolate bitters into the stirring container here. 2, 3. We'll do 1 more. All right. Next, we're going to pour out about 1 ounce of our pumpkin beer liqueur. And you figure this can sit in your fridge, I'd say a little less than a month. You don't want it going longer than that. All right. Now finally, we're gonna throw in about 2 ounces of our bourbon. I'm using Bullet. We're going to throw some ice into our container. Probably, I'd say maybe about 4 cubes. You don't want to overly dilute this. But you do want to cut up the sugars from the liqueur and stuff. And we want to give it a nice stir, I'd say for about 45 seconds, a little less than a minute. You're going to start to notice how smooth the stirring becomes. So we'll do this for about a minute. Wrapping it up now. I'd say another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's put this away. All right. So now let's pour this into our coupe glass. I kept the coupe glass chilled in the fridge with some water and ice until it was time to serve. But let's pour it out. Look at that. Yeah, that shit's pretty. All right, and the final process, we're gonna garnish it with a few shakes of our pumpkin spice. But I will tell you what, I'm a bit conflicted on how to garnish this. I've done both the pumpkin spice and I dropped a clove spice in the middle as well. So try both options, see which provides the best aromatics for you. All right, we're gonna go with the pumpkin spice for now. All right, Kampai, salute, cheers. Oh, that John's delicious. All right, people, there you have it. I present to you for the first time jacket season. Nice and warm for the coming cold weather. Try it out. I want to hear you guys sound off in the comment section about how it tastes. But other than that, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, like, share. Peace.